How can knowing your personality type help with weight loss?
Our bodies are as unique as our personalities. You need to be working towards your goal with your type in mind, and it's so much more connected than we ever thought. Today, we're going to start talking about our call to actions from last week, then share something we love, and then we'll talk about working within your personality type.
As a health coach and a wellness coach, we ask the questions so you get the answers. Let's get started as we ask.
Wait, what?
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Kamna.
How is everything going?
Good. I'm working on this topic was very interesting to me, so I can't wait to talk about it.
It was fascinating to me because, I dig all kind of like personality, emotional. I think it's so interesting. That's
Mm-hmm.
probably why as a health coach, I focus on emotional eating because I think it's just so intricately involved in who you are as a person. I was fascinated.
So
Fascinated.
when you meet with somebody for health coaching, do you you just kind of that's where you start with their personality?
Well, I ask all the questions to understand their story because I think
Okay.
that tells you who you are. And then I think I'm sort of subtly gauging sort of their personality type. I talk about their birth order. I think that makes a difference.
Mm.
Um, Siblings, no siblings, how they're connected to their parent. Anyway, so I do all of that and then I'd go from there. But I just love finding out all the emotional
Do you
stuff.
really
Yeah.
think birth order affects your weight too?
I don't know if it affects your weight, but it's connected to this topic. Because if you think about firstborns, I'm a firstborn, typically, not everybody, typically are more like the boss,
Okay.
taking charge. They always get more responsibility because you're the older one, you need to handle it. And the younger one is like, I don't have to do anything, let's play. So
Mhm.
I think it tends to affect your personality and how you react to certain situations.
Okay. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just was curious on how you went about that. I think that's interesting to me. So,
Yeah, it's a
well, we'll get
fascinating
into all that.
process. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
call to action wise, we are not giving an update, correct?
Yeah, we did another back to back, so we haven't actually
Yes.
had time to do our call to action. Mine was to investigate red light lamps. I'm
Mine
still
is to use.
planning to do that. And yours is to use it.
Hmm.
But you've used it once, so at
Right.
least.
Twice, one at night, once in the morning. So, yeah. How about your something you love? Do you
Okay.
have that?
This is something I love. Um, okay, full disclosure, I don't love it. I think it's actually been helpful,
Okay.
but it's something I like.
Okay.
Okay. This
Okay.
was recommended to me by my nutritionist, and I was really resistant. I went and I found out where it was, and then I was hemming and hawing, and I'm like, it's too expensive. And then I found another place where it wasn't expensive, and it's a tea. It's an organic dandelion root tea.
Okay.
I see you. The face you made is the way I felt. It's the brand is traditional medicinals organic roasted dandelion root tea.
Okay.
It's good for detox and digestion. Now, I had this in my house for like 2 weeks before I even tried it because I was
I don't
scared.
know if I'd ever try it.
Why?
I don't know because I'd be scared of it.
I was scared of it.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Why? Why are we scared of trying something?
I don't know, but I had to talk myself into it. Also, just to let you know, um, the tea bag is compostable,
Okay.
which is important if you care about the environment.
Right.
It's this product is manufactured using a mix of renewable uh, energy, including I can't read it. Something solar. So it's a good product that way. Um, what this does, why she wanted me to drink this is it's good for digestion. So if
Okay.
you suffer with like bloating or indigestion or have digestive issues after eating,
After eating.
which
Okay.
yeah, which you all know that I do because I talk about it all the time.
Hmm.
It helps. So the other day we went to dinner and I ate slowly. I did my deep breaths. I did all the things, but I was overly full, because we went
Yeah.
to a nice place and I haven't been there in a long time and I got gluten-free pasta and I was so excited. And so I finished my whole dish. And so I was a little overstuffed.
Okay.
So I came home and I walked around the house for a few minutes, which was one of the recommendations of our episode from regulating our nervous system is to take a
Yeah.
quick walk after dinner. And then I drank this tea.
Okay.
This tea, it tastes a little woody. Okay,
Okay.
it doesn't taste like a herbal tea. It's not bad actually. It tastes fine.
Do
I
you put
don't
honey in
steep
it?
it. I put a little sweetener in it,
Okay.
just to sort of mitigate the woodiness, but I could
Okay.
drink it. It's not an issue. I don't steep it for very long because it's very strong,
Okay.
but I finished my cup and I've drank it many times. I've given it to people like the box is almost empty.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm drinking it. That's why I like it. I'm not in love with it, but it helps I didn't feel terrible
I was gonna
that
say, does
night.
it actually help?
It
Like, do
did
you
help.
feel okay?
It did help. It helps with the digestion, and it's a natural product. Dandelion is supposed to be good for digestion, so you could probably make a tea if you did it the proper way yourself, but I don't want to, and I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
So I bought this at Walmart. I think you can get it on Amazon also.
Hmm.
So I would say try it. If you have digestive issues, why not? It's
So you're
uh
recommended after you eat, not before?
right.
Okay. What if you did it before? Would it help? Do you think,
I
or it
can't
wouldn't do
it's
any
not
good?
gonna hurt you.
Right. Okay.
It's not gonna hurt you. It's just for digestion. And it says detox also.
I saw that. There was a detox tea that I bought once. I don't remember what kind it was. I thought it was great. I thought it really helped. I thought it was disgusting,
Oh,
but
this
I
is not disgusting.
felt like it really helped clean me out and clear out things, and I did feel better after I had it.
This is not disgusting. It's just a little woody. That's all. I don't know how else to describe the
And it tastes
taste.
like dirt.
No, it doesn't
Okay.
taste like dirt.
Okay.
It tastes like if you took a bunch of roots and you boiled it.
So
That's
earthy.
earthy, yeah. Earthy, woody.
Dirt. Just saying.
No, not dirt. It's not dirt. It's good. I gave it to my mom and she's like, "Yeah, it's nice." She didn't put any sweetener in it.
Okay. All
She
right.
drank it.
Can you eat dandelions?
Yeah. You
Like the
can put it
weeds in your
well,
yard?
I don't know specifically. I know people grow dandelions for consumption,
Okay.
and I don't know too much about that, but I know it can be eaten.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go pick dandelions and eat them. I just wondered in,
Mhm.
case of an apocalypse and it's the summer, we can all go maybe survive on our dandelions.
Oh, sure.
Okay. All right. Good to know. All right.
Yeah.
Well, good. Maybe I'll have to borrow one, not borrow, take one tea bag from you and try it one
Yeah.
time.
You're gonna be like, "This tastes like dirt," but it's not. It doesn't taste like dirt.
Sometimes I think quinoa tastes like dirt.
I have a problem with quinoa texture, so I get it.
It and I don't mind. I do mind it, but I like put like more maple syrup on it or something because it
Mhm.
just has a dirt taste
Yeah.
sometimes. And then I'm like, maybe I didn't rinse it good enough. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. So I know what dirt tastes like.
You do?
Well, I mean, from like other things that I've eaten. Like I think there's a vegetable I think tastes like dirt too. Beets. Beets taste like dirt to me.
What?
I There's not a beet that you've ever given me that I can't be like, this tastes like dirt.
Interesting. Huh.
I know. So anyway. All right. Well, let's jump into our personality type. Maybe this will help me figure out a lot of my things in my head.
You know what? I want to say before we even talk about anything, this is a theme for me is that, first of all, you have to lean into who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what works for me is not going to work for you and vice versa.
Right.
And it's important to know these things about yourself because ultimately, if you're going to say, you need to go be a marathon runner, and I'm like, but I don't feel good when I run,
Mm-hmm.
I need to know why.
True.
Or even, I've done all these things and I'm not losing weight. Why? Maybe you're doing the wrong things for your personality type.
Right. It's just like that setting up the coffee in the morning versus at night that I talked about a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Like, why are we fighting who we are?
Yes.
Stop fighting
Mm.
it. Just embrace who you are and figure out how to use that as your strength, right? Kind of
Yes.
what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This topic though, well, okay, so we have in one of our call to action groups, Which, by the way, if you're listening, a call to action group is just like a group weight loss group. Like, think about a meeting, but it's more personalized. Like, we talk about what we're working on. We help each other. We're supportive. They're very great groups support system. And
Mhm.
we had somebody talking about that she's a type C personality, right?
Mhm.
And we were both like, oh, you always
Mhm.
hear about A and you always hear about B, but you don't hear about type C often, right?
I've never heard of it before.
So we both like put it on our let's talk about list, right?
Yeah, because it's fascinating how much we don't know.
Yeah. And then there's a type D.
Yeah.
I
Who
was like,
knew?
who knew? Exactly. They always talk about A and B, but we don't talk about C and D ever.
Yeah.
So I
Do
thought it was
you do you know who which kind you are?
no, and I really don't. And I asked my daughter and my husband to help me. And then my daughter's like, take the test. And I'm like, they're too long. I didn't feel like taking a long test and figuring that out. Maybe someday.
Mhm.
Do you know what you are?
I think I'm a type A. Type A is a intense person,
Yes.
highly motivated, organized, but competitive and perfectionist.
Mm-hmm. I also have a couple more strengths for you.
Oh,
You're
okay.
caring,
Okay.
passionate, and
Mhm.
ambitious.
I'm a little probably less on that, but yeah.
No, I think you're ambitious. I do. I would put that as one of your top 10 characteristics.
I I love I love taking all those quizzes and the tests.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think it's interesting.
What are your weaknesses though?
You tell me.
Stubborn,
Yes.
easily angered.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes workaholic.
Yes.
And I don't know this one I don't think is intolerant.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Maybe that
But
is your
I've been working on that one.
okay. Okay.
Before there was this is such a ridiculous example, but it's what it is, okay? I was at I was on an airplane. This actually has happened a couple of times, so I was trying to think of which story to tell. I was on an airplane and the person behind me was smacking their gum. And airplanes are pretty loud. And then I could not hear anything else but that
Yeah,
smacking
this
of
is
that
my daughter's
gum.
the same way. She can only hear one thing and I'm like, I don't even hear it.
I was like, "Can that lady please spit that gum out?" Because all I heard was
You didn't ask
Uh,
her, did you?
no, but I was like the more I heard it, the more irritated I got, and the more irritated I got. And I tried to put the headphones in and I kept hearing that smacking and I was like, "How does no one else not hear
Oh
this?"
my gosh, that's so funny. That's my daughter to a T.
So I am a little bit intolerant of some things. I've
Okay.
been working on it though to let it go. Who cares?
Yeah. It's not a big
I
deal. Go on.
I think you're a type B for that very reason what you just said. It's not a big deal.
No, I don't well, I don't even think I don't not intentionally. I mean, I don't think I even pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Type B is relaxed and flexible, but not as ambitious.
Okay.
They are the easygoing one.
Charismatic,
Yes, that's you.
fun-loving, and a dreamer.
Hmm. Yeah, you
Okay.
are. What about your weaknesses?
Impatient. Yeah, I
Are
think
you?
I do lose my patience. I'm better now that I have the menopause patch or the hormone.
Okay.
But yeah, I can be impatient.
Okay.
Easily bored. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am easily bored. Self-indulgent. I don't think I'm self-indulgent though.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Maybe I am in a different way and I don't realize it. I don't know, self-indulgent when you want it if you want something done, you want it done that right away,
Hmm.
maybe?
Hmm.
I don't know. Anyway, so that's B,
Okay.
A and B.
Which we all know about. We all know. Are you a type A or a
Right.
type B?
Right. I
Then
think
we
of it as
got
like a type A, like your countertop's organized, and type B is it's my catch-all. Everything in my countertop looks like a shit show, right? I mean, always. Don't you think
yeah.
that's a little bit how I think of it?
Yeah. Like it's okay. It doesn't matter. Why are you making a big deal of it?
Yeah. Or it bothers you, but not enough to like scream at everybody 100 times a day and actually fix it. Like I hate
Mm.
it. I hate it, but I'm not enough to be like, I don't know. That's what I mean.
Yeah. And I would be like, Did you put the thing away? Did you put the thing away?
I know.
Did you put the thing away? I'd repeat that on end.
Mhm.
I cannot not have everything in its place.
Okay, yeah, so that we're definitely opposite in that way. Like, I would love it all to have a place. I would love that. It just isn't that's not the reality of my life.
Right,
So,
right.
alright, but what's a C?
So, see, I was a little bit confused about this, but it's conscientious but has difficulty with emotional expression, and they have a freeze or fawn response.
I don't know what that means.
So freeze or fawn means that either when it's an emergency situation, you just freeze like a deer. Deers
Okay,
how like they just stop.
okay.
And then fawn is like when you go overboard, like, oh Leah, you're so
Oh.
nice, you're so sweet. Can I help you? Because you're trying to win favor in a crisis situation.
Hmm. They're also organized, I read.
Mm-hmm.
Dependable,
Yeah.
independent.
Yeah. I think what that gives me a picture of is a person who relies on themselves, but they also don't want to draw a lot of attention to themselves. So that's why they have everything organized. They're really independent and they don't like to ask for help.
Hmm.
That's the way I picture it.
You know what? We need to stop for a second because I forgot to tell you the analogies that I have
Oh,
for A.
okay.
Okay, let's back up. So I'm sorry we're going out of order. I'll do them really quick. A type A personality is also known as a director, like if in real life, like that would be what they are.
Mhm.
An adventurer from the Bible. If you're a biblical person, you are like Paul. That this doesn't, but somebody might resonate with.
Okay.
And on a cartoon front, it's Lucy from Charlie Brown
Okay.
and Rabbit from Pooh.
Okay, but sorry to say, Lucy and Rabbit are not the most likable character. I don't want to be like that.
I okay.
Lucy seems kind of mean, taking the football away and
But she is the, well, she does do that, but she wants because she wants it done a certain way.
hmm.
And Rabbit's garden is perfectly lined up, and it's great, and he doesn't want anybody messing with his garden.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, B, you're a socializer, a helper, Peter from the Bible, Snoopy or Tigger. And I don't wanna
Hmm.
be like Tigger.
Why?
I don't wanna be like, bouncing up around like a can so like, that's annoying. So I was, like, mad when I saw it, I'm like, I don't wanna be Tigger.
You know what I think? I mean, I can see that because I don't want to be like Lucy. I think our partnership works because we are not the same.
True.
I am what did you call director?
Yes.
I'm the boss in my own head, at least.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, let's do it. Let's go.
This is
You're
true.
you're very agreeable.
All right, so back to C. So we talked about how they're independent, dependable, and organized.
Mm-hmm.
Their weaknesses. Skeptical. That is a weakness. I never thought of it though. Did you think it is?
Yeah, because you're overly cautious. You're like, I don't know how I
Yeah.
feel about that.
Sometimes you're disengaged and you have detached behavior.
Hmm. Yeah, I could see that. So if you're the person who's like, I don't really need anybody else because I take care of myself because
Yeah.
that's what I've learned, then you're gonna be a little bit detached. You're like, I can't really rely on people. I can't.
Yeah.
So I see that.
Here's the analogies. You're a thinker.
Mm-hmm.
You are assertive. You're like Moses from the Bible.
Okay.
And you're like Linus or Eeyore.
Okay.
And nobody wants to be like Eeyore. Do you?
These are really good analogies because you get a good picture of what it
I mean,
is.
everybody loves Eeyore. People love Eeyore. I mean, Eeyore's got his own
Yeah.
line of clothing and everything. Like, he's loved. But he seems so, like, sad, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's very sad.
But he
Yeah.
is very skeptical.
Hmm.
And Linus, I don't even know. Linus is the one with the blanket.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the Peanuts cartoon. I'm not gonna lie. But,
It's before your time.
well, I have a funny story about the Peanuts cartoon, real quick. My son was told by his kindergarten teacher that he's like Charlie Brown. Very negative
Oh.
thinker.
Oh.
So we never watched it because I was like, "I don't want him to be more like Charlie Brown."
Mhm.
So, yeah, anyway.
Oh, wow.
I know.
So
Like, I
then
can't do anything right, you know?
that leads to type D.
Yes. Alright, but type D is caring, calm,
Mhm.
sincere, and observant. Those are the good things about that person.
Yes. Of
But
course.
they're shy, they
Mhm.
get easily hurt, and they resist change.
Mhm. They're also pessimistic, anxious, and prone to isolation and distress.
I know. Okay, but these are their roles. A supporter,
Mhm.
a peacemaker,
Okay.
Abraham from the Bible, again, I don't know that, Charlie Brown,
Yeah.
or Winnie the Pooh.
Oh. But, honestly, Winnie the Pooh seems more optimistic to me.
Maybe, I don't yeah?
Winnie the Pooh is like, "Come on, everybody."
Well, Rabbit's very optimistic.
Really?
I think she's just boss or he or she are just bossy.
Huh.
I don't know. It definitely could be a topic about and now I gotta think about Winnie the Pooh. Is Winnie the Pooh positive? Well, it doesn't say they're negative, does it?
Well, what I read said yes. They tend to be more
Okay.
negative and more pessimistic, and they're anxious.
Yes, they are anxious, but Winnie the Pooh is very anxious.
Mhm.
I mean, if you're not wearing pants, you got a lot of anxiety going on.
Okay, that's a whole nother topic. Like, why are you wearing a shirt and no
Well,
pants?
right?
But
If you got no pants, you got anxiety. Anyway.
oh my god.
So now that we
Okay.
know what these are, how is this
Yes.
helpful?
So I read this and I was like mind blown because it's everything that we talk about. It's a behavioral style model and it's not a clinical diagnosis. So it's not like you're going to see a psychologist and they're like, you're a type A and this is your diagnosis. It's not any of that. It's just to help you sort of, it describes how people respond to stress, how they have relationships, and how they deal with life demands, which is
Mhm.
why it comes up in a lot of conversations about health and weight, hormones, and nervous system regulation.
Okay.
I was like, of course, we need to know why we're the way we are,
Mhm.
and why we do the things we do. And we try to do something that somebody else said and it doesn't work for us. Why?
Mhm.
I thought this is so important to know.
Right. Okay, so I when I'm same thing what you're saying, but I also was like, it's crazy to me that when you think of the whole world of people,
Hmm.
there are 4 types of us. So we have a lot more in common than people than we think.
Yeah.
However, I think out of the 4 types, everyone in my family is a different type.
Oh, really?
We have all 4 represented in this house. I think, yeah.
That's fascinating.
Isn't it?
Huh. I think we are more similar.
Really?
I think three of us are type A's. One is a type D, and one is a C, maybe.
Oh, you don't have any relaxed, whatever happens, happens.
I don't think so. I don't think I do. Also, people should know you don't get boxed into one. There's definitely some blending and some overlap,
Yeah.
so you could
Like
be more than one.
like you're an A with a touch of C.
That's what I said. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm a little. I have a little bit of C. Like I'm independent. I don't need anybody's help.
Mhm.
Mm.
Hmm. I think I'm B with a touch of C, if anything.
Really?
I don't know. I don't think I have any perfectionist or organization in my life at all. I don't think I have
I
any of
actually disagree with you because if you look at your calendar, you're completely organized. You
mm.
manage your time very well. You know where you need to be at what
Oh, I
time.
do. That is one of my strengths, time management. But
Yeah.
well,
You don't
anyway,
think that counts for organization?
maybe. Anyway, so
Well,
let's talk about it more. Go ahead.
yeah, because I found this next part interesting, and I think you and I found very similar
Yeah.
things. Is if
Yeah.
you're a certain type, what does that mean in terms of your health? And
Yeah.
what should you do? What kind of risks do you have health wise? And then what should you do to work with your personality type?
Mhm. All right. So
So,
type A. Let's start with type
yeah,
A.
Type
How does
A.
it affect your weight?
Well, wait, I don't know, but you have a higher risk for burnout because you're
Yep.
always stressed out. You
Which
have,
then leads to higher cortisol levels.
right, adrenal
Yeah.
stress and higher cortisol.
Yep.
These people can struggle with weight loss, especially during menopause due to chronic stress.
Oh. Guess what else you do? You skip
What?
meals because you're so busy,
Oh, yeah.
and you do all or nothing dieting cycles.
Yeah.
So true, right?
It's so true. It's so true.
So that's
And
how it affects your weight.
this is why I think recently I've been like, I have to do meditation and I need to like
Mhm.
do the breath before eating because I think I'm trying to regulate my cortisol. This makes
Mhm.
sense to me.
Wait, and also, do you know what helps you? Stress reduction, which would be the meditation,
Hmm.
flexible structure instead of rigid rules. Do you think that helps you? Or do you think
No,
you need rigid rules? I think you need rigid rules,
I need rigid rules.
but maybe it doesn't actually help you. A flexible structure is you have rules, but you're not like that's almost like an oxymoron, flexible structure.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I need more rigidity to know what I'm doing. When I don't like I don't have a list going right now of to-dos. And then I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to be? What's happening? It gives
Mhm.
me a little more uh, anxiety, honestly. So I can't work well with that.
But I think a flexible schedule with flexible
Maybe
structure, I mean, is making a list. Anyway,
their do you know their catchphrase is "I'll rest when this is done."
really?
Hmm.
Yeah, I've never said that.
I'll worry about that after all this is finished. I'll worry about that when this project gets done. I'll worry. I'll take care of it. Blah blah blah.
Huh. I wonder.
Type
Okay.
A.
All right.
They often do everything right, but they don't see results.
Oh, well, maybe I'm an A. No, I don't do everything right. I don't do everything right. I can be honest enough to say that.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
How about type Bs?
All right. Um,
They're known as the easygoing one.
yeah. I saw that their weight may increase slowly.
Oh,
Like you slowly gain the weight, which would be me too. I've slowly gained weight. I
yeah.
mean, I feel like it's been 20 pounds in 1 year, but it's been, 20 in like 2 years. But anyway, um,
You
portion
have
awareness, I don't have.
really?
Yeah, I read that's a type B personality. You don't have portion awareness. I
Huh.
don't.
You do have better nervous system regulation.
Oh, that's good.
You're more resilient to stress.
Okay.
You're you're more resilient to stress related inflammation. You may struggle with motivation or consistency at times.
Mhm.
You know what your catchphrase is?
Oh, what is it?
It'll work out.
Okay. Okay, I can deal with that. You wanna know what also helps type B people?
Yeah.
Gentle accountability.
Yeah. I can see that.
Enjoyable movement, which
Hmm.
how many times do I say I can't find anything I enjoy? And a simple structure without pressure, which
Yeah.
is exactly what my Sunday thing is. It's a structure, but it's simple. It's every Sunday I'm gonna exercise.
Oh, yeah.
It's not anything more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so maybe I am a more B than I thought. All right. How about the C people?
The C people are known as the people pleasers.
Mhm.
They have chronic inflammation. They have digestive issues, autoimmune tendencies.
Okay.
They often disconnect from hunger and fullness cues.
Oh,
And their catchphrase, it's fine, don't worry about me.
it's fine. It's fine. Yep. Mhm.
Where'd you get that?
I got their suppressed emotions create internal stress,
Hmm.
which contributes to emotional eating and metabolic whatever, slow down.
Metabolic.
Metabolic,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah. What helps them is emotional expression,
Hmm.
boundary setting, mindful eating, and permission to prioritize personal needs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Type D people. All right, they're anxious.
Mhm.
What did you say they are?
They're they're known as the distress type.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They have chronic nervous system activation.
Mm-hmm. Chronic stress and inflammation.
Mhm. That's
Poor sleep.
their poor
Sorry.
sleep. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They're strongly linked in research to heart disease and metabolic issues. So
Oh.
similar to type C, they have higher cortisol, poor sleep, emotional eating patterns. Their catchphrase is, I don't want to bother anyone.
Hmm. Okay.
I
But
don't
guess
want to
what?
be a bother. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. I'm not a bother. I'll just be over here.
Okay. Guess what helps them?
Tell me.
Nervous system regulation, which was our
Hmm.
topic a couple weeks ago. Consistent routines and supportive, non-judgmental approaches.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
I have more information about what works for each type.
Okay.
Should,
Good to know.
okay. So type A, they should do less and recover more.
Okay.
They need to make sure they're eating enough. They need to prioritize protein and carbs together because
Okay.
that calms the stress response.
Okay.
They need to, as you were saying, they need regular meals. For activity, they need to do fewer hit sessions. So that's high intensity interval to sessions.
Okay.
They need to do less of that. They
Hmm.
need to do more walking, Pilates, strength with long rest periods. Days are productive for them. They need to do box breathing,
Okay.
hence my meditation,
Mm-hmm.
extended exhales, and they need evening routines over morning intensity.
Oh my God, that is so you.
Yeah.
I think that's my daughter, except she's not very organized. But her organization is her method.
Yeah.
So is that what my organization definition is different than other people's, right?
Well, that's key to know.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. What
And
about
if in type B, they should add gentle structure. What
okay.
that means is you need simple routines and the same breakfast most days.
Oh my God. Okay. That's so
W-
important to know. Okay.
You need to have protein as your anchor for each meal.
Okay.
Why are you gasping
Because
at
those are
this?
all things I want in my life.
Yeah. Okay, here's a good one for you. I thought of this when I wrote this down. I was like, uh-huh. Gentle tracking, not perfection.
Okay. Yeah. I need to do that.
So you don't need to be as rigid about it. You just need to do
Just do
something.
something. Right.
Scheduled workouts work better for you.
Which they
I
would.
know
I mean,
because you need a little bit of structure in your day and a
hmm
mix of strength and fun in terms of workouts.
yeah. Yeah.
Accountability helps you.
hmm
That's why you
That's
were doing
so
that
true.
trifecta challenge with your mom and your sister. That helped you.
Right.
You need morning sunlight and light challenges.
Hmm. I'm always doing some kind of challenge with my sister or something.
Hmm.
Huh. Okay. All right. What about sea people?
Okay, so type C should eat before you are starving
Okay.
because they tend to forget or they just push it off. I'll eat when when I'm done. They need
Okay.
to eat warm, grounding foods. So probably raw salads don't work as well for them.
Okay.
What's the oh my god?
No, I was just thinking. Go on. Yeah.
Okay. They need to reduce gut irritants when they're stressed.
This is my son. Go on.
So when they're stressed, they need to really be careful about what they're eating.
Yeah.
They need slow, rhythmic movement like yoga and swimming.
Well. Oh. Okay.
They need less push, more embodiment. So they need to feel it rather than getting pushed by outside forces.
Okay.
They need movement that feels nurturing.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. That's so.
What works for them in terms of their mental health is journaling, voice notes, therapy,
Okay.
and they need boundary work, which equals metabolic work. So if they set their boundary, it helps them regulate their metabolism.
Hmm.
They need naming emotions to reduce inflammation, which you talked about. They need to express themselves. When
Okay.
you express yourself, then your body is released of some of the
Yeah.
stress, and then stress reduces inflammation, reduce stress.
Wow. Very helpful.
It is helpful.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Type D should stabilize their blood sugar first.
Okay.
They should not skip meals because that cause erratic up and down of your blood
And
sugar.
anger and
Yeah, because you're hungry.
go
Come
on.
on, yeah.
Oh my
They
god.
should comfort and nourishment over rules.
Okay.
5 to 10 minutes of movement counts over like you don't need to work out for an hour if you're a type D.
Oh, okay.
Walking over workouts.
Okay. Mhm.
Consistency over intensity. More important. So if you did 5 to 10 minutes every day as a type D, that's way more important than having one really good workout in a week.
Hmm. I can see that. Okay.
Predictable routines.
Okay.
Co-regulation, which includes support and community.
Hmm. Wow.
I think it's so good to know which one you are so you know what's going to work better for you. If I'm a type A, for example, and I'm doing intense workouts, which I do high intensity workouts, maybe that's not the most effective for me.
Right.
If you're a type B and you're like, I'll get to it when I get to it. Maybe that's not the most effective for you. Maybe you need a gentle schedule, Like I'm
Mhm.
going to work out at 4:30 when I get home. Maybe that's what works for you.
You have to lean into with you, I guess, is really what this whole topic's about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it would help, we know it's not willpower, but this would all help with that.
Well,
Like,
I
why are
think
you setting
knowledge is
Yeah,
power.
right.
If you're like, well, Leah did that whole thing and she lost 40 pounds and I'm going to do the same thing for
That's not
me,
gonna work. Right.
I'm not going to work. And it's going to be super frustrating.
Here's a
Super
gr
frustrating.
here's a great quote about it all, is matching nutrition, movement, and self-care to your personality type makes changes more sustainable.
Yes. Yes
Right?
and
Like,
yes.
if you can
Yes.
figure out how to get your nutrition, your movement, and self-care to go coincide with who you are and your personality type,
Yep.
you're more likely to stick to things.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like if
Yeah.
you're a type D, you should walk. Don't go to the gym, maybe. Maybe that's not your thing.
Mhm.
Yes.
I
Ugh,
like it.
I really like this topic for that reason.
Right.
Is figure out who you are first. And maybe there's some overlap. So maybe I'm a little bit more type C, but it's okay. And then figure out what works best for you. And maybe
Right,
you
but
can
you
even,
also know what you're definitely not.
yeah,
So
I'm
that's
not a
helpful
type
too,
B.
right? Like, that's helpful too.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, it's also helpful to know, like, if you're with a friend that is a type A and you're a type B and you're planning on exercise, how to work it together. Like, do you know what I
Good
mean?
point.
Like, I'm never gonna go do a Zumba class. I'm just not going to. But if
Hmm.
somebody is that person that loves it, we shouldn't try and meet and do that. We need to find something that's a little bit more in the middle of the road. Does that make
Very
sense?
true. Very true. Very true.
You know? Just saying.
That is a really good point because, yeah, I remember when we first started working together and I told you I'm really controlling and I'm really bossy. And you're like, okay,
I'm like, "I
great.
like being bossed around. Tell me what you want me to do, and I will do it."
It's important to know because if you are doing anything with somebody else, like you said, workouts, or if you're doing a accountability, like send me your information and I'll keep help you. And your other person's like, I forgot. I didn't
Right.
do it. It's not going to help you because you need more of
Mhm.
the back and forth. So that's really critical.
Yeah. It's really important to know about everybody, I guess, is really what it is. Everybody in your life you should know about so you don't so you know how to handle them? Is that the right word I wanna use?
Well, I think so. You know what your expectations are, and so you don't get disappointed because we know disappointment leads to other bad behaviors.
Right.
So
Yeah. Okay. I
I
this was
good
interesting
topic.
to me. It was a
Yeah,
very interesting topic. I didn't realize how much it would be effective on my life, and it really opened my eyes.
me too.
Yeah. So, what are you going to, work on?
So this is my call to action for this week. I'm gonna add one day a week, a Pilates or a yoga class because I think I need that.
Yeah, I love Pilates. Yeah. Now, like a full class from like your Peloton app or like
Yeah.
10 minute.
Like one day, when my workout is I'm going to do one of those things. So I
Okay.
usually do strength or walking. And maybe on the walking day, I need to do one of those things, a Peloton, or I mean, a Pilates or yoga.
Hmm. Okay.
That's my call to action. What's yours?
Um, I really don't think I have. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really have one. Um, I want to look more into personality B and do a little bit more research on this person
Okay.
and see some more stuff, like get a better grasp of it to see if that really is what I don't know. I just feel like there's so much on this topic that I barely touched.
Right.
I want to look more into like personality types and see. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
That's what I want to do.
Absolutely. I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Actually, that's really, you may not think it's a good call to action, but I think it's a great call to action.
Well, just when you said a type B should be eating the same thing for breakfast, like that's helpful to know to me.
Mm-hmm.
And like, all of those things you said, I was like, oh, that's very helpful. Like protein, prioritizing that. Like that's helpful to know about my personality.
Right. Right.
So, and I need to lean into it. Doesn't mean I have to do it, but leaning into it is helpful. So,
Absolutely.
okay.
All right. Well, have a good week.
You too.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. All the information provided is meant for education and entertainment purposes only. Please consult your physician before making any changes.
If you like this episode, please give us a 5-star review. Also, share this episode with someone who you think would enjoy it. If you have topics you want us to investigate, please message us. Thanks.